Alright, what's going on YouTube? Ben here, Player.net, and today we're taking a look at the RAIDMax Viper GX PC case. This is a first for me. I've never had the pleasure of touching a RAIDMax case or any of their products, so I'm looking forward to getting this out and giving it a go. As you can see here on the front of the box, we have a nice image of the front of the case itself. We have the RAIDMax branding up top right here, as well as their URL to their website. And down across the bottom, of course, it says the Viper GX. Now, moving on to the side of things. In one side here, if we can see it, there's the base specifications, as it does come in a few different models. So it's always good to have there so we can know what's going on. On to the back of the box, it lets us know a few more things about it. There's a colored honeycomb side panel with a see-through window, removable and modular top panel, dual high-speed USB, it looks like on the top of the case there. And there's also just a few more images down the bottom of some of the features and letting you know how airflow is meant to be directed and all of that fun stuff. Now that was it for just a quick look at the box. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open the box up, get the case out, and I'll return with a closer look at the case itself. Alright, so here we have it. I've gotten the RAIDMax Viper GX out of its box, and we can have a closer look. As you can see here, there's plenty of plastic covering on the front. This case does have a lot of the high gloss black plastic on it, which is nice. It's got the nice green accenting here. Kind of gives it an alien type theme, I would say, personally, or Viper if you prefer. Yeah, almost kind of looks like a Transformer there. If we had a couple color eyes here, we could maybe see Megatron or something in it. You never know. But yeah, moving around to the side here, there is a nice, rather small window that does, I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not, if I can even get the plastic off there. It does have a bit of a honeycomb effect to it, so that's quite nice, though I do wish it was a bit bigger at first glance, but we'll see how that works out. Definitely a nice kind of bubbled out look right there. On to the back, we have, of course, our 7 PCI expansion slots, so they've got nice covers on them. There's of course two grommeted holes here for some water cooling tubes and whatnot. Each side panel has a handle on it, so it's a bit easier once we take the thumb screws off to go ahead and pull it off, and then we can also go ahead and just flap them down there out of the way. Nice cutout here for the motherboard back panel and all that. Bottom mounted PSU cutout. Again, it's becoming more the norm, but I love my bottom mounted PSUs. It's just where I like them. Quickly moving around to the other side before we go ahead and open her up. Not a whole lot going on here. As you can see, instead of the honeycomb window, they've kind of just popped out the little design there, little hexagon, octagon, whatever it is. So there's no need. That'll be the back side of the motherboard. Won't be anything but wires behind there anyway. And of course, I will be doing a full review, so if I don't cover something in this quick unboxing, don't worry about it. I'll make sure to get some pictures. The front I/O panel is on the top. We have the power and reset buttons here. Again, some more of that high gloss black plastic. It's got it nice and covered so we don't go ahead and scratch it. And one of the things I like here is we have the USB and front audio connectors, but they actually have, they're a bit of a pain to get out sometimes, but they're little caps that go in here to prevent them from getting dust. So while it might be a pain, it's definitely a worthy feature that I actually like. Stop from dust getting in there. Because I've never had a problem myself with dust causing conflict between using them, but at the same time, the less dust, the better. So that's the look at the outside. Let's go ahead and get the side panels off and have a look on the inside. Alright folks, so here we've got the side panels off. The first thing that should stick out to hopefully everybody is the nice neon green motherboard tray. Now, that's not going to be everybody's cup of tea, but for me, I enjoy it. It's nice to see something a bit different besides aluminum or black and red, and you know, it's nice to see something a bit brighter, something a bit different. It also complements the front of the case very well. We of course have our little box of accessories here that they've tucked up for us. It should, yep. We have all of our hard drive brackets there, so we can go ahead and get all our hard drives installed. A couple more I wasn't planning on seeing. Oh, nice. There's quite a few screws in here, which will always come in handy. And what they've also done, instead of zip ties, they've also included some Velcro straps. Now, this is a first for me. I've never seen my case come with Velcro straps, but I have to say, it's a pleasant surprise. I'm all for it. It'll actually reduce waste, so you know, reuse, recycle, keep things moving. It's awesome. As you can see, we have our toolless drive bays. Some of them have the trays already in there, and then as I mentioned, some don't. They just have the brackets, so you should be enough room to fit about 6 hard drives in there. We of course have the 3 toolless 5.25-inch bays on the top here, which are nice. You just pop that out a little bit, so that can be nice, easy installation. We've got a nice cutout here to route the cables from our motherboard, as well as 2 more cutouts here to route power cables and stuff from the back through to the motherboard. The better cable management is awesome. I mean, we all want better cable management, really. I know myself, I'm not the best at doing it to begin with, so the more options I have, the better. We have a whole host of front panel connectors and wire here, power, USB 3, there's a Molex, a SATA, so that's all in good fun. We'll take, like I said, I'll take better pictures of that, list all of it individually in the review so you know exactly what's there. We have a rear 120mm fan here that has either a 3-pin connection or a 4-pin Molex. So that's always nice, just another extra option to make sure we can get everything installed properly, as these days a lot of more motherboards are coming with less and less fan headers due to fan splitters and all that type of fun stuff. So as we can also see, the motherboard risers come pre-installed, which is nice. I know it's probably a bit hard to see here, but if you can, bear with me please. The bottom mounted motherboard, there's a couple little foam feet here for it to sit on to help reduce vibration. There's also space for another fan here, and both of these have separate dust filters on the bottom, which are of course easily removable and cleanable. Now, last off, let's just take a quick look at the back and see what we've got here. There's not too much here that we didn't notice from the front, but one of the things we can see a bit better is there are quite a few clips, I call them clips, I don't know what everybody else calls them, to help with our cable management. This is of course where we can go ahead and run them Velcro straps or our zip ties through, so we can fasten our cables exactly where we want them. As you can see, there's even one here for that 8-pin CPU power cable from the power supply to go up through there. And it's just like I said, the more options the better to help us route our cables. That is it for the unboxing and first look of the RAIDMax Viper GX case. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave them below in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. As mentioned, I will do a full review and write-up on this with better pictures and a bit more detailed look at it. So please stay tuned for that. And as always, please like and subscribe, and thank you guys for watching.